Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today. Welcome back to On Air News, where we dive into the latest happenings in the world of film and television. Today, we're shining a spotlight on one of Hollywood's rising stars, Maika Monroe, who has been making waves in the horror genre over the past decade. This summer, Monroe captivated audiences with her performance in the serial killer horror thriller Longlegs, and now she's taking on a new venture as the co-director of The Yellow, an adaptation of a short story by author Samantha Hunt. The film recently premiered at the prestigious Toronto International Film Festival, TIFF, and we're excited to share some insights from co-director Simone Faoro about her collaboration with Monroe. Faoro reflected on her long-standing friendship with Monroe, stating, "I've known Maika since we were 16. We grew up together and were just best friends for a very long time, and we had always wanted to collaborate on something, and we never really knew what." Their passion for storytelling finally found its outlet in The Yellow. Faoro explained what inspired their adaptation, saying, "It wasn't until I found Samantha Hunt's book of short stories. I want these women that Samantha writes to be on the screen. I just fell in love with them. They're very raw and wild women, and we need more of that represented on the screen." As they began the process of adaptation, Faoro recalled, "I found the book, and I gave it to Maika, and I was like, any one of these stories, let's do it." She came back with The Yellow, and we got in touch with Samantha and started adapting. When asked how she infused her own voice into the story, Faoro mentioned the character of Suzanne, played by Marin Hinkle. "We kept essentially her exactly the same. I felt like it was really beautiful and impactful, and I didn't want to touch her character. I thought she was perfect as she was." However, they decided to make some updates to the character Roy, portrayed by Haley Joel Osment. Faoro explained, "The original short story is about a little less than 10 years old. In America, there's a crisis in loneliness right now, especially in boys and young men, which I think is really sad. We were tapping into that, and we felt Haley really embodied 90s nostalgia, and we felt like he was the right person to play the role." With over a decade of impressive performances under her belt, including her breakout role in the 2015 horror classic It Follows, Monroe is undoubtedly a force in Hollywood. Plus, she's set to return to the horror scene in the highly anticipated sequel They Follow, slated for release in 2025. As we look forward to The Yellow and all of Monroe's future projects, it's evident that she continuously pushes boundaries both in front of and behind the camera. Don't forget that you can rent or buy Longlegs on Prime Video. We would also like to extend our special thanks to this year's partners of the Cinema Center X On Air News Studio at TIFF 2024, as well as Rockstar Entertainment for their event-producing prowess. Thank you for tuning in to On Air News. Stay tuned for more exciting updates from the world of entertainment.